Alright, hi sweeties. So today we're going to do page 103 of the Big Ideas math book. All these problems are credited to them. These are their problems. I'm just showing you how to work out the homework questions so you'll be fine. Okay, so we're going to go to page 103 and we're going to do exploration 3A through B, and then we're going to do 4 through 5. And I will be checking your notebook on Friday. So let's jump right on in. It says point XY is rotated 180 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. Write a rule to determine the coordinates of the image of XY. Explain how you found this rule. Okay, so I'm just going to go over that coordinate plane again. That's going to help you figure out the rules. So you get 0 and 360 are in the same spot. Then you get 90, you get 180, then you get 270. And then if I go, that's if you go clockwise, and then counterclockwise is going to be blue. 0, well, let's go clockwise. Let me write these rules down. So you get XY, this is the original spot. And if I rotate clockwise, 90 degrees clockwise, that means to the right. Then you rotate it, and then you're going to switch the XY and take the opposite of the X. Here, X and Y becomes negative. And all you do is just switch the signs of the original when you do 180. And then here, you will also switch X and Y. So you will put Y first, and then X, and then make the Y negative this time. Now these same rules apply for when you go counterclockwise, which means to the left. So this now would be 90. This would be 180. This would be 270 if you're going counterclockwise. And of course 0 and 360 would exactly be the same for whether you're going clockwise or counterclockwise. And if you rotate 0 or 360 degrees, that means you're staying in the exact same spot. So nothing happens to the ordered pairs. Alright, so those are the rules. It says use the rule you wrote in part A to rotate triangle ABC 180 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. Write the coordinates of the vertices of the image A prime, B prime, C prime. Now here's the catch. Whether you rotate clockwise or counterclockwise with 180 degrees, the rule is going to be the same. So they really didn't even have to tell you which direction to rotate in, because you're going to end up with the same coordinates regardless for 180. If you notice here, the rules don't change for 180. It's exactly the same. So the rule tells me first I want to go ahead and write down these ordered pairs for the pre-image. Make my life easier here. 1, 2, 3. So you get 0, 3, and then you get 4 and 5. And then for C, you would get positive 3 and negative 3. Okay, so according to my rule, the rule we have here is just to switch X and no, not even switch X, just take the opposite of the signs. So A prime would be 0 is neutral, so it's neither negative or positive. B prime would be negative 4, negative 5, and C prime would be negative 3 and positive 3. So let's go ahead and graph the image now. 0, negative 3. Oh, going the wrong way. So 0, negative 3 would be right here. That would be my A prime. Negative 4, negative 5 would be my B prime. And negative 3 and positive 3 would be my C prime. Alrighty, and there we go. We rotated the figure 180 degrees counterclockwise. And once again, anytime you rotate something 180 degrees, you don't have to say clockwise or counterclockwise, because you're going to end up in the same with the same rule. So the direction really doesn't matter for 180 degrees. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, how can you rotate a figure in the coordinate plane? There are lots of ways on how you can rotate a figure in the coordinate plane, but here's what you need to know. You need to know the point of rotation. The only one we're studying at this time is the origin. You need to know the direction and the degree. How far am I rotating this figure? And then you're good. So those are the things you need to know in order to rotate a figure about the origin, or just to rotate a figure, period. You need to know the point of rotation, you need to know direction, and a degree of rotation. Alright, says in number 5 says in exploration 3, rotate triangle AB, A prime, B prime, C prime 180 degrees counterclockwise about the origins. What are the coordinates of the vertices of the image? And triangle A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. Are these coordinates related to the coordinates of the vertices of the original triangle? And it looks like, from what we're looking at, let's check it out and see. I believe that what's going to happen is it's just going to end up at the original. So let's go find out what happened. And I'm going to put it all on the same one, same coordinate plane as the last one. So I'm going to take the primes and then do a the double primes, and the rule says to just take the opposites for 180 degrees counterclockwise, and then if you notice, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's the original. So there's your A double prime, B double prime, and C double prime. Only thing happened is it ended up right back at the original picture. We ended up back on top of itself. So that's why I told you it doesn't matter whether you rotate clockwise or counterclockwise when it comes to 180 degrees, because the rules are the same for both directions. Okay, how are these coordinates related to the coordinates of the original triangle? We can simply write they are the same coordinates. Then they asked us for the coordinates. They're the same coordinates we just wrote on the last question. Alright, see you guys later. See you on tomorrow. Make sure you get your homework in your notebook. Take them pages out the book, put them in your notebook. Alright, bye.